Yo, what is up, Zombie Nation? I'm Dame and welcome back to another episode of your source for COD Zombies news, zombie information and everything you need to know about zombies. I hope you all had a very Merry Christmas and a beautiful New Year. You guys may be wondering where I've actually been for the past couple of weeks. Well, there will be a video in the description so you can go and check that out. But guys, like always, we're going to put a like goal on this video today. Let's hit 115 likes. If you could do that for me, you are absolutely awesome. Thank you so much in advance. But with this intro out the way with, let's get straight into that video. Okay, so we have quite a few stories for you today, kind of on that catch-up mode at the minute, but we're going to kick today's video off with probably the least exciting video of all of them, but it could be exciting for some of us. Anyway, Element 115. You know what Element 115 is? It's what they use to actually power some of the wonder weapons within Black Ops 3, Treyarch only, by the way. And it was also used on the zombies because the side effect would reanimate dead cells. So the 115 is actually what creates the zombies within Black Ops 3 zombies. Well, for a while now, 115 has been known to us, IRL by the way, in real life as ununpentium. I'm pretty sure that's how you say ununpentium. It was also represented with the symbols UUP. Well, Element 115, aka Liquid Divinium, has now been officially named in real life and it's not called ununpentium anymore. It's actually called moscovium. Yes, 115 actually had a name back in June and they've been making a decision on it since then, and it was actually approved on November the 28th after a 5-month public review. 115 is now officially named. Don't forget the name before it, ununpentium, was just a placeholder name, but now it's been officially named moscovium. And keeping in the tradition that the elements will be named in honor of scientists or geographic areas, moscovium is named after the region of Moscow in Russia. So yeah, not the biggest news, but I thought it was really interesting. I mean, 115 is a real element in life, and 115 is also an element used within Black Ops. I believe when Black Ops first introduced the 115, it wasn't even a known element within the periodic table. So not the biggest of news, thought it was very interesting. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. And the next story today comes from the Call of Duty Zombies forum Twitter. Now, I believe a Glitching Queen may have already covered this, but it was on my list of things to do, I promise you. Well, they just posted up a tweet up on their Twitter and it reads, "When you crack a cipher and realize you had the zombie stories wrong the whole time." And he put up a little picture of it. It's a conspiracy. And what does he mean? None of us actually knows yet, but it seems like they've cracked some sort of cipher that is going to change the whole storyline of Black Ops Zombies as we know it. Glitching Queen obviously tuned into the conversation asking if the guys have actually solved something, and they replied with a simple, short, sweet tweet: aliens. Yep, aliens. It looks like they predicted zombies in Spaceland the whole time. We don't know what this means as of yet. We don't know what aliens is actually suggesting. I mean, if you think about the Keepers, and we just don't know yet, but it really does seem like the Call of Duty Zombie forum has actually solved something. They also posted up, "We might be onto something, but first we need to check with the people who cracked the cipher. Info coming soon." So guys, there could be a big game changer here for the Black Ops Zombies storyline. Something that basically is going to switch everything upside down and turn it on their head. Guys, stay tuned. I will be following this story and seeing what exactly comes from it. So stay tuned and I will update you as soon as there is more information available. The next story today actually comes from a level designer at Treyarch who actually worked on campaign and zombies on Black Ops 3. Now he is creating something for the community which has shocked many of us. Absolutely crazy. This guy is actually making an official map for mod tools for Black Ops 3. No joke. There's a little bit of footage on screen right now. The map is going to be called Meadow, and it is just a bit of a preview which is on screen right now. But the biggest thing that I'm trying to make with this story is a level designer, somebody who actually worked on the game at Black Ops 3, is creating his own version of his own map on Black Ops 3 mod tools. Now, if there's going to be any map in mod tools that's going to be worth playing, there are not many, this is definitely going to be one of them. Now, I'm not 100% sure this is a solo project. By the way, his name is James and his Twitter will be in the description if you want to go over and say hello, or if you even want to go and watch the video that he's put up, I'll put that link in the description as well. But when somebody like James, a level designer at Treyarch for Black Ops 3, starts making his own map for mod tools, you know it's gonna be good. Now this is crazy timing because recently Mr. Waffle Waffles has put up a few videos explaining that he's going to try and get a team together, whether he will or not, but he's going to try and get a team together to make a really good zombies map, you know, something that we all love, something that doesn't take some 5-year-old in their basement 5 minutes to make, which is just somewhere like a corridor full of lockers. This is going to be top notch, 100%. an amazing map. Guys, keep your eye out on this one. This is something really worth looking into, especially if you've got mod tools, of course, because if you haven't got mod tools then you can't really play it. But damn, Meadow, look out for it, guys. Black Ops 3 mod tools map, the Meadow. Our next story today, I went to find this, so thank you to Moon Lunacy over on the COD Zombies Reddit. Little picture on the screen now. He just found somewhere that is giving an exclusive preview of the brand new Call of Duty Zombies comic issue 2. Now, if you don't know already, Call of Duty, you must know this already, Call of Duty have put out a series of comics. Now, this particular comic is not actually due out until the 11th of January, which is, let's say, about 9 days from now. I don't know, it is in the future from now, but this website is actually giving exclusive preview to what is inside that comic. I'm going to put a few images on screen for you now. A little bit of a spoiler, of course. I'm not going to show you all of it. I'm not going to read out everything that it says on this page. That is for you to go and read. Again, it's a preview. So if you are interested in the Call of Duty Zombie comics, which I am, they're a little bit of a disappointment so far. I mean, there should be a few more copies to come yet. But if you are really hyped for these comics, then make sure to click the link in the description under the particular story, and it'll take you over to get your own exclusive insider's look on the Call of Duty Zombie comic. And when you've read it, when you've had a little gander, come back over to this channel and let me know what you thought of it. Let me know if you're hyped about it to come out on the 11th. Let me know if you've already pre-ordered it. Don't forget, you can actually buy these comics from 2 different websites. If you're in the UK, you will have to use a website or a store called Forbidden Planet, and if you're from the US, you will have to use a store called Dark Horse. Again, not the hugest news, but I thought it was pretty awesome, so guys, go and check it out. Let me know what you think. And our last story today, probably the reason why you clicked on this video, well, a guy over on the COD Zombies Reddit called Bolo1G2 posted up a very suspicious image. The image is on the screen now, and damn, this is crazy. So as you can see within the image, he has 11 perks. The last 3 perks, well, the last 2 or the last perk on the perk just before it, are completely different. Something we've never seen before. Now, hold up before you shout fake and before you shout Photoshop, because there's going to be more images on the screen now with this guy in different locations on the map. Meaning, if he did Photoshop it, he Photoshopped about 2 or 3 pictures, and I really couldn't see someone going through the effort to do that just for a few likes over on Reddit. So looking at the actual picture right now, you can see at the end we have a symbol which to me kind of looks like mule kick, hold 2, well, it's actually just 2 weapons, and we have the big CD. Now the perk symbols are in completely different fashion to the others. I myself and many others believe these are actually going to be the perks for DLC 1. There's a few people saying these are hidden perks for Zombies in Spaceland. I do not think that. As you can see, the perk style is completely different. The icons are completely different. Now, don't be one of them guys that says, oh yeah, but those perks are completely different to the other ones, so they can't possibly be new perks. But this is a brand new Zombies. They could change anything they want. They could change the whole perk system, every DLC. They're here to switch things up. They're switching things up this time round, so it's totally plausible that DLC 1 will have these as their own perk symbols. So instead of having just a little squares that are kind of slanted with the perks inside, they're going to have these pentagon looking perks instead. We don't know how many there is, but there are 2 there which we are not familiar with. Well, 1 we kind of are. Now we have one which looks like a CD, maybe some sort of rewind thing. Is that like a little arrow in the middle where it rewinds? I don't know. Really not sure what that perk could possibly be. But the next perk, we've seen this before somewhere, and yes, we have seen it. If you go into the actual lobby on Zombies in Spaceland, you can see there are 3 boxes of sweets or packets of sweets running in like a little cartoon, and if you look very closely you can see something that looks very familiar. Yes, that is the actual picture or the icon which we can see within the perk picture. Now I have looked very closely and there is some differences. For example, you have a gun that is white and a gun that is black, or a gun that is hollow and a gun that is solid. Well, they're the opposite way round, and if you look very closely, the space in between the 2 guns are completely different. Now I believe this was some sort of glitch. He was actually playing a local game, so it means he wasn't on the internet. He was basically playing a local game, and that's when it popped up. You can also notice in one of the photos that he had all the power-ups at the same time as well. They all basically come up exactly the same time in one line, which is very weird, but just reinforces the fact that this is a legitimate picture and not Photoshop. If it is Photoshopped, then crazy. But guys, I believe that these 2 perks here are going to be brand new perks for DLC 1. And sadly, that's all the news I got time for for today and probably in the next couple of days. I'm ever so sorry. Again, if you'd like to know the situation why I haven't been uploading lately, there is a video in the description. But I will be back full steam, full time on the 11th of January. So again, sorry it's a bit of a longer video. I'm just trying to cram in a lot of stories to keep you guys occupied up until the 11th of January. I'm back when I can start live streaming again, start daily uploading, and you know, getting back on the grind. But guys, you've been absolutely awesome. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget today's like goal is 115. So if you can go down there and smash that juicy ass like goal, it's so appreciative. God, I can't believe I said that word. I've never been able to say that word, and now I can. Guys, if you can smash that, you're absolutely awesome. Don't forget, if you want to save yourself 10% on your next loot crate. Yes, I know, it's just after Christmas. Nobody got money just after Christmas. But if you want to, use code DAME at the checkout. There is a link in the description, take you right there. It will save you 10% on any subscription or any merch box that you buy. So make sure you go over there and check it out for some big savings. It's been absolutely awesome bringing you news again. I absolutely enjoyed making this video. I can't wait to be back on the grind with all you guys. But guys, this has been Dame. This has been another episode of your source for COD Zombies news, zombie information, and everything you need to know about zombies. But until the next video, this is your boy Dame, and I'm out.